everyone, and welcome back to my channel. Today's video is going to be my winter Bath & Body Works haul. I have a lot, well, not a lot. I would say that I've hauled more this past year than I have today, but that is because I ordered a lot of these on Candle Day and there were some issues with fulfillment, so I wasn't able to get and everything, but I still have a lot of amazing things that I want to share with you. So if you want to see all of my purchases, candles, hand soaps, body related stuff that I've purchased from Bath & Body Works for the winter time, don't forget to please subscribe to my channel, hit the notification bell so you know when I post, and without further ado, let's go ahead and get on into it. Okie dokie, so I have 4 hand soaps, I have 9 candles, I have a hand lotion, and then I have some scent portables. I don't have body care today. I don't have a shower gel or a body cream. That is because for my body cream, I've kind of switched to like those tubs of body butters. And then for shower gel, I'm actually still using the shower gel that I bought last year's winter, because I don't like to waste, and you know, every time the season's over, I just put it aside and then wait for the season to roll around for me to bring it out again. So that is what I am doing currently. But yeah, let's go ahead and I guess start with the hand soaps. Let's start with the 2 that I am currently using. This one is called Snowy Peachy Berry. I believe this one is a newish scent. I love the foaming hand soaps. If you have been watching my past few Bath & Body Works hauls, pretty much all this year I've been using foaming soaps. I love them so much. Like the gel soaps are still nice, but there's something so satisfying about a foamy consistency, kind of like why I love my Kylie Skin face wash. Like I just love a creamy foam, and I don't find that it dries out my hands. Like obviously this year I feel like with all the hand washing that we're doing, your skin's bound to be a little bit aggravated and a little bit more dry than normal because, you know, you're constantly washing it, so you're constantly stripping it of oils. So that's gonna happen naturally no matter what hand soap you use. Like back in LA, my parents have super bougie like Aesop hand soap that's like gel and like 40 to 50 bucks a bottle, which is crazy. And I still feel like my hands are dry, you know, when I use that. So it really doesn't matter too much for me personally what brand I use, but that's why I love these. I mean, it is still infused with vitamin E, shea extract, aloe, and essential oils, so it doesn't feel like it's stripping your skin. But I love this scent a lot, and the notes in this are snow-kissed cranberries, frosted peach blossom, and shimmering woods. This smells like peach, but with a nice kind of Christmas twist to it. Peach definitely is the forefront of this. If you don't like peach, you might not like this, but it feels like peach and winter combined. It's the perfect, like, fresh scent. I keep this by my kitchen sink. And then this is a repurchase year after year. I love this one. This is Fresh Sparkling Snow Gentle Foaming Hand Soap, which I love the packaging. It's a little squirrel. It's so cute. This is a more matte kind of plastic bottle than this, which is, you know, clear and transparent and glossy. And this just smells like you are truly walking in the first snowfall. It's so fresh. The notes in this are icy melon, holiday pear, and falling snow. Absolutely beautiful. It just smells so fresh and fruity, but more fresh than fruity, if that makes sense. And I bought this last year in the deep cleansing formula, which I did really like that as well. The scent is pretty much the same, but I just love how this scent lingers. Like I love how these scents linger on your skin. All of their hand soaps, all of their body products from Bath & Body Works are a little bit more pricey than like a normal one that you would find in like a drugstore, but because of the lasting power and how the scent lingers on your body, I find it to be worth it. And I just love this, and I love that this is like a light, icy, kind of greenish, turquoisey, light greenish shade. It goes really well with the color scheme I have in my bathroom, so I love that as well. It's definitely a bonus. And yeah, these are the ones I'm currently going through right now. I picked these to go through first because they were more holiday-esque to me. And I did buy these hand soaps in store, by the way, about a month or so ago. And then I bought these 2 as well because they do the 4 for $20. So I was like, why not just stock up on my season scents? So these are the scents that I'll be using all throughout winter. Because I've been washing my hands more frequently, these pretty much last a month to a month and a half each. So 4 soaps for me is pretty much perfect to last for an entire season. And then I got these 2, which I haven't dug into yet, but again, love this color for my bathroom. This one is called Coconut Mint Drop, and I love this packaging. Can you just take a moment to appreciate, like, this packaging is really, really beautiful. If you're somebody who doesn't really like patterns, but you want something that looks still fun and a little bit more sophisticated than something like this is definitely the way to go. It is $1 more expensive, I will say, if you buy it individually, but if you buy it in the bundle of 4 for $20, or I believe 6 for $26, or 5 for $26, or they have another bundle deal, you don't have to worry about the individual cost. No matter which ones you buy, it's going to be 4 for $20. So that is awesome because these are $7.50 and these are $8.50. But yeah, this one is so nice. Like, This smells like peppermint. It's called coconut mint drop. Instead of like twisted peppermint where it's like peppermint vanilla, I would say this one is definitely more peppermint coconut. So they did a great job with naming this one. And the notes in this are white coconut, iced peppermint, and winter musk. And I always feel like the last note or two that they throw on the label is just like kind of the background note. Like it's not as prominent, but it's there to help balance things out. So it's not super sickly, sweet, or strong, or musky, or whatever it may be. This to me is like a perfect like January, February scent. It's not super holiday, but I mean, there are no rules. This is just my philosophy in my head. But I am so excited to try this out in the winter time. It's currently winter, but in the later winter time. And then this one I got from my kitchen sink. This one is called Ice Blue Lavender. This one definitely is a little bit more masculine scented than this scent right here. But with that being said, it's still so fresh. I remember I smelled this in store, because sometimes with hand soaps, I feel like the notes online aren't enough, or I'll think I'll like a scent online and then I'll smell it in person. And I'm like, ooh, and maybe not so much. So yeah, but this is very, very fresh. It does smell like lavender. It's just musky and a little bit cologne-y, but not too cologne-y, because I hate like a cologne scent. Like I cannot do mahogany teak wood, that kind of scent. It's too much for me. But yeah, the notes in this are iced lavender, clary sage, and chilled musk. So both of these have that kind of musky note at the very end to balance them out, and it's absolutely beautiful. Okay, so I feel like you guys want to see candles. I mean, I feel like Bath and Body Works, they're known for their candles. Like seriously, you can't find a better candle, in my opinion, than Bath and Body Works for the quality, the price, the variety, the packaging, like the whole experience, the round 3-wick shape. Like I love it. So I am going to go through my candles now, and I just want to make a disclaimer. I literally just got these in the mail yesterday, so I've only been able to burn well, actually, here's what happened. I got 2 candles shipped separately from the order that I placed. So those arrived like a couple days ago, and I was able to burn those. And then arrived the rest of my 7 candles yesterday. So I was only able to burn 2 yesterday, 1 in the day and 1 in the evening. And then I was able to burn 1 today, like this morning. So the one I was burning this morning is this right here. This is Evergreen. This packaging is so freaking adorable and cute. Like, look at that. I know some people don't purchase certain packagings because it doesn't fit their aesthetic of their home, but I'm very much somebody who loves like variety. Like, give me the color, give me the fun. I've never purchased Evergreen before, so I was really excited to buy it this year. I did burn it for a couple hours. You can see it's got a really even burn. I have to trim the wicks. I literally just closed it like an hour ago, but this smells so nice. The notes in this are white fir needles, fresh cedar wood, sweet sap. And this, if you're looking for a comparison to like fresh balsam, which I also bought fresh balsam, this, oh my God, I know it. This Evergreen candle is as if fresh balsam and winter had a baby. If you think fresh balsam is too piney, you think winter is too like zesty and orangey, this is the perfect middle ground. And I know it's so hard to describe scents, you guys, I'm sorry. It is totally worth it. The throw is amazing. I would say it's an 8 out of 10 throw. So good job, Bath and Body Works. And I can see this definitely becoming a staple for me year after year. So speaking of fresh balsam, since I have it here, this is a candle I buy every single winter. The packagings this year weren't super duper, they weren't as cute or as intricate as I've seen in the past, but that's still okay. I love this color. This is my favorite color ever. Like, I love a turquoise blue teal moment, and it's nice enough. It has a nice, you know, cute label, matte packaging, perfect, standard. We love it. This is a classic year after year. If I were to recommend a classic winter candle that's fresh, I would say winter or fresh balsam. Like, honestly, these are classics. You can't go wrong. The notes in this are woodland balsam, crisp eucalyptus, fir branches, and cedar wood. As you can see, I haven't burned this yet, but year after year, fresh balsam is a candle that does not disappoint with performance. It always consistently gives me a really nice throw. It always burns evenly. I have to get it every single year because I love it that much. Okay, back to a new candle that I purchased this year, or I should say that I'm trying for the first time this year. This is Apple Garland. This is one of the ones that I purchased yesterday. This was actually the first candle that I burned yesterday after I got my package, and I literally heard the FedEx man walking up the stairs to my door, and I was like, oh my God, they're here! So I unboxed everything, and I was like, Apple Garland. I had an inkling. I wanted to burn it, so I burned it, and this one's interesting, okay? So it burns really evenly, as you can see, and I burned it for maybe 3 to 4 hours yesterday, and it's got a really nice even burn, as you can see right here. It was so weird because when I first started burning this candle, there really wasn't much of a throw. I was like, oh my God, like, I don't know if I'm gonna have to exchange it or return it, because I typically don't like to exchange or return something unless I really, really, really have to, like, unless there's absolutely no throw, like, you know, because I just kind of feel bad. But I was honestly thinking that for the first maybe like 30 minutes. And then after 30 minutes, it kind of started to pick up and then kind of waft into the different rooms of my apartment, because normally, you know, when I light a candle, if it has a great throw right away, I'll smell it wherever, whenever. I'll walk into a different room, smell it there. But I wasn't able to smell it until I like went like this. But after a while, it just filled the apartment really, really nicely, and I do love this scent. This just reminds me of Christmas, and the notes in this are gala apple and mistletoe. So yes, it's very fresh, very fruity. It's like the winter version of apple weather. It's got that eucalyptus note that makes it more wintry than something like apple weather, but it's still really, really beautiful. Okay, winter. I love this bright blue packaging. Like, it's so, it kind of matches my nails. I'm wearing a Misfit Toys by Light Slacker right now, which is like a really nice light blue, and I love this aesthetic for like wintertime and just in general. Like this color blue and like these are just speak to me. Like, can you tell we're in this like whole green blue theme right now? Oh yeah, and this candle too. But I love winter. As you can see, it burns really, really evenly. I picked this packaging because sometimes I really like that classic White Barn matte solid color packaging. It's just so beautiful. You can't go wrong. This is so beautiful. Like this, I feel like I say the same thing every year because I have to buy this candle every year, but this is also an amazing throw. 8 out of 10. White woods, pine needle, sparkling clementine, and spice clove. You definitely do smell that citrus note and that clove note too. It kind of balances out with the fir like tree note. So if you're not super big on like fresh balsam and you don't like that super intense like pine needle scent, I feel like this might be more for you because it's definitely more citrusy, but it's not so strong where you're like, oh my God, it's too much and I need to shut it off. It is the quintessential winter candle, and that is why they named it winter. This one is the one that came with winter in that standalone Rogue package. This one's called Merry Cookie. I just love this packaging too. It kind of is in the same family as the Evergreen candle. You can see the little fox. It's so cute. I love it. Obviously, I had to get it because it's a fox. The notes in this are fresh baked cookies, sparkling sugar, crystals, and rich vanilla. And I had never bought Merry Cookie before. It's a really nice throw. If you're wondering how it compares next to Sugar Snickerdoodle, which I also did buy, Sugar Snickerdoodle is much more cinnamony. This one is more vanilla. It just smells like vanilla cookies. It's very nice. Gives you a nice kind of warm throw to the room. It's more of a neutral cookie scent than anything else, and it's not overly sweet, which I really like. I would say the throw on this again is an 8 out of 10, kind of like a 7 to 8 out of 10, just because the scent itself isn't super duper like potent, but it's a really, really nice candle, and I'm happy I got it. Okay, moving on to Sugared Snickerdoodle. This is one of my top 5 candles of all time. All time Bath & Body Works, especially those gourmand scents. Like, I've bought this candle 2 years in a row now, and it is a classic for me. This is what the packaging looks like. You can see it's got the little like baking accessories kind of thing. I don't know, but I love this candle. I haven't burned it yet, obviously, but it consistently year after year has like a 9 out of 10 throw. It is phenomenal. It burns really quickly. It fills the whole room. It just makes you feel so cozy. And it definitely, as I mentioned, is more cinnamony than Merry Cookie. So it smells like a sugared snickerdoodle. It's the perfect description. The notes in this are warm spices, creamy vanilla, and sugared musk. Like, honestly, if you have to buy one gourmand, oh, I love hot cocoa and cream, which I didn't buy hot cocoa and cream, and I ordered Marshmallow Fireside too, but Marshmallow Fireside was the candle that was canceled for my order because I guess they had sold out. But if you're looking to try, like, because I feel like this one isn't super duper classic yet, because I feel like hot cocoa and cream and Marshmallow Fireside are Bath & Body Works winter classics. If you want to try, or if you're in the mood to try a new gourmand winter scent, Sugared Snickerdoodle is your girl. I'm telling you, it is so, so yummy, and you're just gonna feel like 10 times better as soon as you light this. I'm not even kidding. We only have 3 more candles left, which I feel like is kind of fast, but this is one that I burned last night. This is called Sweet Cranberry Pie. You know that I love a pie moment. There's something about the graham cracker or the crust note that really just makes me feel so happy, because it's that buttery note that kind of balances out with the super sweet like pie or cookie or cake or whatever it may be, and it just comes together so harmoniously, and I love it so much. This is one of the packagings with the packagings, is that I don't know if that's a word, but like Sugared Snickerdoodle, it has the gold lid, and you can see it burns really, oh my God. No. Well, I closed it, and I guess the air bubbles formed right there, which, my trypophobia, I can't look at that, oh my God. I have a fear of holes. I seriously can't look at that, otherwise it will make me feel ill. But anyway, other than that, that has nothing to do with the candle. This smells really, really beautiful. This is one of the ones that the throw is literally a 9 out of 10. Kind of like this. I feel like their gourmand candles tend to be the strongest throw. The notes in this are tart cranberries, brown sugar, chopped walnuts, and flaky pie crust. If you are someone who doesn't really like cranberry scented candles, I know my cousin Christy doesn't like cranberry scented things because she thinks it smells like urine. And I'm not honestly a huge fan of like frosted cranberry. That's not my favorite Bath & Body Works scent by any means, but there's something about it combined with the pie that balances out. It gives you a nice, not so sweet, yet gourmand and cozy scent. And this is a great one. I feel like it's a little bit more niche than something like Sugared Snickerdoodle or Mary Cookie. If you want something sweet, but you don't know what direction you're leaning into, I would go with one of the cookie scents. I feel like they're a lot more universal. But this one is still really, really nice. And I do love that scent. Is it up there with Warm Apple Pie, which is probably Warm Apple Pie, Berry Waffle Cone are probably my two favorite like crust pie candles. Is this up there with them? I've only burned it once, but I want to say no right off the bat, but because those are just like holy grail. But I want to give it more time, and obviously as I continue to burn them, my opinion can change. But don't get me wrong, this is still a really, really nice candle. Okay, 2 more candles, ladies and gentlemen. Another one with a gold lid. This one is called Chocolate Grams. I've never tried this scent before, but I am always down for a nice chocolatey scent, especially since this year I didn't buy hot cocoa and cream. And the notes in this are milk chocolate, graham cracker, caramel swirl, and vanilla extract. It kind of smells like s'mores. S'mores balanced with the vanilla. I would say it's like half chocolate, half vanilla, which is good if you're not super duper into like thick, dark, decadent, rich chocolate. This is definitely lighter. In comparison to hot cocoa and cream is definitely more milky. This one is definitely more vanilla. So it just depends on personal preference. I love hot cocoa and cream, but I think that's why I will also love this, just because a good chocolate candle, great for the wintertime. Can you really go wrong? No. Okay, and the last but not least is Twisted Peppermint. And honestly, I feel like I don't buy Twisted Peppermint candle year after year, but there's something about it. I still have the body wash. I actually brought that body wash to my parents' house in LA, so I use it when I'm there, but I love this. I bought crushed candy cane one year and I liked it. I didn't love it. It was a little bit too minty for me. I personally like the minty vanilla vibe to it, which is exactly what Twisted Peppermint is. In my opinion, it's more creamy and more like luxe and fun and warm and cozy than crushed candy cane. Crushed candy cane to me is more like fresh. It's more daytime. This is more nighttime. But I love the pink wax. Like, I love this scent so much. The notes in this are cool peppermint, sugared snow, vanilla buttercream, fresh balsam. So it truly is like the perfect holiday candle. Now, speaking of Twisted Peppermint, 'tis the season, folks, or should I say 'tis the year to really go in and stock up on Pocketbacs. I bought a pack of Pocketbacs online. It came in a pack of 5, so I have 5 of these in here, and I am always using my Pocketbacs now whenever I go out and I'm with, family, or if I'm, hanging out. I keep one in my dog's leash. I keep one in my purses. I always like to have multiples, and these are great to like give as little like stocking stuffers or gifts, especially since you can order them in a bulk online. But yes, I am excited to unpack these because I do love seasonal scents, and it is winter, so I'm going to switch out my dog's cucumber and aloe, whatever, Pocketbac in her leash right now to this for me on her walks. These smell so fresh, especially with a peppermint note. Like, it is going to be amazing, and they're so convenient and you can bring them anywhere. There's really no excuse not to have sanitizer on you when they're this easy to travel with. Okay, let's talk about this right here. This is Mary Cookie. I actually bought this in store at the same time that I bought my hand soaps. Look at the packaging! I had to buy this for a very obvious reason. I'm so sorry if I'm annoying, but also, why should I apologize? Like, this is my thing. Like, this is my idiosyncrasy. This is my love. I love foxes. I'm sorry. My dog reminds me of a fox, so I love foxes. They're my new favorite animal. Anyway, this one's Mary Cookie. I actually just finished the pumpkin hand cream that I was going through, because when I'm sitting at my desk working, I am always constantly needing to moisturize my hands, especially in the wintertime and especially after washing my hands so often. These are more essential than ever, and I love this scent so much. I love Bath & Body Works hand creams, more so in the wintertime because they are a thicker formula. They are infused with shea butter, and there's so many different scents that you can pick from in a little tub or online. And it says it's cruelty-free. It's got shea butter, vitamin E, absorbs quickly, which it does, but it's more thick than like a true like lotion in my opinion. This smells so nice. Like it really is compared to the candle. This smells a little bit more toned down. This one is definitely more, you get the whole enchilada experience by smelling this candle, but it's still really, really nice, and it keeps your hands feeling so soft for a while. So I really do like these Bath & Body Works hand creams, especially to travel with. Okie dokie, and then last but not least, I bought the 3 for $9 portables for the winter time. I'm actually going to switch one out in my car. I have Winter Candy Apple, Tree Farm, and Winter. Tree Farm is the only scent that I've never purchased at all, like in a candle or otherwise. I'm excited to try this. I actually think this is the first one I'm going to use since it's the most Christmassy. Winter Candy Apple I have used in a scent portable before, and I liked it. It wasn't my absolute favorite, but I didn't have a Winter Candy Apple scent, you know, my candle or whatever, so I always like to try to diversify the scents. If I have something in a candle, maybe I don't buy it in something else, or, you know, whatever. I mean, obviously, like, not a super strict rule that I adhere to, but yeah, this is nice. And then also winter is quintessential, perfect for the car. I mean, it's just so fresh. Like, this is gonna be perfect because these pretty much last me a month each, so it's perfect. 3 months in a season. Bada bing, bada boom. All right, everybody, and that was it for my winter Bath & Body Works haul. I hope you guys enjoyed this roundup of candles, scent portables, hand sanitizer, hand cream, hand soaps that I recently hauled at Bath & Body Works. Let me know what you guys thought of this haul. Let me know if you've tried any of these scents. What did you get? Let me know, and let me know your thoughts because I am obsessed, clearly. But yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. Don't forget to give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it, please, and hopefully I will see you in my next one. Bye.